A pleasure to speak with you both. Absolutely love the art in this, and you've both been part of so many different artistic styles, and storyboarding so many great things too. Where is it you want to start when it comes down to, like, essentially when you find an art style, you lean into it? Like, so what was it about this art style that you wanted to lean into it and go with it, and it matched this idea of K-pop?
Hmm.
Hmm. Uh, I think it, I think every aspect of this movie, whether it was design or color and lighting, it really needed to live in the K-pop space. And so we created this gigantic mural board with all of these references that were from K-pop music videos, from K-dramas, Vogue magazines, like photo shoots of idols, and that kind of just led us down a path of like, okay, this is our style. We want to be very editorial. So even the fight scene that's behind you, we wanted to create this like, these girls are in peril. They're fighting these gross kind of demons, but we wanted it to look very beautiful and editorial and photogenic, and so everything was just kind of like, is it cool? Does it live up to the K-pop standards? And
And I think
that's kind of how we.
and I think the Korean standard, like Maggie really brought a specific point of view about how she wanted the girls to look and act and designing their eye shapes, designing their mouth shapes, specifically working with our animation team to get very unique things that make it feel like that looks like a Korean person reacting and talking, even if they're speaking English. And I felt like that, again, it just gave us a specific point to work from, and that makes all the difference when you're designing.
Now, of course, the girls are great, but I do want to ask, in a world of K-pop boy bands, is there a level where you're like, they're not pretty enough, they need to be
Oh yeah.
prettier? Like, there's so like you
Oh,
make
yeah.
you make them
Every
so
day.
crazy already, and I mean, in real life, the K dramas out there too, like they make extremely pretty, soft filtering everything too. So, what was that conversation like?
It was like you say, every day in every meeting, we were like, this is great, but he needs to be hotter. And you've seen the film, right?
Yes, oh
Okay.
yes,
So even when it came to the abs, it was like it needs more spec.
Yeah.
It needs
right.
more shiny. It was yeah, we asked for everything to be pushed.
There's also like there's an aesthetic from K-dramas and Korean cinematography that's very specific, and it's very specific to like making Korean faces look beautiful, and it's just slightly different than how you might light a white person. And so learning from that, it was humbling because at first we do our usual setups and be like, it's a little harsh. It doesn't feel flattering. It doesn't feel like this is the Rumi we want. And we had to really do our homework and bring really a lot of institutional knowledge from all those years of filmmaking. So that also felt like that's nice. I haven't seen that in an animated lighting setup before. So I think we were proud of that.
And then the last thing I want to ask is, the mixture of, I guess, historical fantasy and also kind of a superhero vibe too. Like, what was that blending that you wanted to kind of get in there? Because they have the, where it comes from and who they are and why they are, but also you throw in so many like jumping off a plane, jumping, finishing move kind of things too.
Yeah, it was really, I don't know, it was a really you know, we just felt like it's rooting the mythology in something that's real, like shamanism in Korea, was a easy way for the audience to digest the concept. And it's something that shamanism is something that exists, universally. So I think everybody can understand what that is. And then we just, it was also like an opportunity to like showcase traditional women, in traditional Korean garb. So and seeing old time Korea, and show them as like really amazing warriors. And then when we met our girls, those women were so cool. We were like, how do we take that and modernize it and make our girls just as cool? And so the plane scene was actually conceived in Christine Belson's office the day that, I don't know, we were being told that it was going to be a big movie, because at first it was supposed to be a smaller production, and we were like, we just need an amazing entrance for these girls. Like, what if they jumped out of a plane and landed in a concert, and a concert stage, and just performed? So, yeah, we just wanted to do stuff that was kind of, off the wall and
Right.
unbelievable, but then be like,
Yeah.
yes, this is the tone of the movie.
And
This is
kind
what's
of
gonna
like,
happen.
yeah, kind of in the title, it's not just K-pop,
Mhm.
it's K-pop demon hunting. So like having that thing to like, you can see lots of amazing music videos, but this there's like a world-saving,
Mhm.
dramatic, high-stakes thing that we're going to throw in the mix too, that makes these girls have one more thing that an audience can kind of get interested in, which is really fun.
Very cool. Well, I have to let you go. I absolutely love this. It's a lot of fun. I think little girls especially gonna love this. There's so much power in it as well too. So we look forward to this. And then Chris, hopefully you've got Witch Dragon 2 is already written or something or put away somewhere too. So we'll look forward
Yeah.
to that as
Thank you
well
so
too.
much.
So thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye.